Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your December 2017 tarot readings with me. So dear Aquarius, if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe so that you are notified every time I release a new video. As usual, dear Aquarius, we are going to go week by week, and at the end we are going to have the message of the universe. How does this month start, dear Aquarius, for you? This month starts for you with a bit of botheration regarding money matters. You are feeling that you are not materially very well equipped. Even you might have some money, but somehow this question of money is popping up in your mind again and again. It is coming and it is kind of knocking at the door of your brain, and it's knocking and asking you, like, are you equipped financially? Are you well off financially? And somehow this thought and somehow a kind of a situation is not really helping you to be at ease. And this situation is more regarding to finances. You are feeling a pinch of financial scarcity in your daily living, dear Aquarius. This is the kind of energy of the first week that is beginning for you in the month of December. Even if you are having finances, still you are feeling that I don't have enough. Okay, so there is this feeling of emptiness. There is this feeling of, oh, I wish I had a little bit more. Or if you want to buy something, you have to think 10 times before you are going and buying it. So you feel that, why do I have to think all the times? Why don't I have abundant that I don't have to think, and I just invest in something immediately? Whatever I like, I can buy. So these kind of pulling down thoughts regarding your financial matters is happening in the first week, dear Aquarius, for you. And with this kind of energy, you are going into the second week. And the second week is about expressing your opinions. The second week's energy is expressing your opinions, which are not really expressed very sweetly, but they are being expressed extremely, openly and with brutal frankness, I could say. Brutally frank, yes. You are being brutally frank when you're expressing yourself. So please take care in the second week not to come across as very aggressive, because somehow you are, you are entering a kind of a phase in the second week of December wherein you are feeling quite, wanting to give back. Yes, this is the thing. You're full of energy, but at the same time there is this constant battle happening inside of you. There is a particular situation in your life wherein there is this constant battle taking place, wherein you are just trying to, you are trying to handle the situation, but the moment there is one thought which comes, a positive thought that is arising, a negative thought immediately comes and tries to eat it up. It's just like a kind of a war between the positive and the negative forces that is taking place inside of yourself. It's really, it's a very conflicting energy week, I would say, the second week, wherein you are trying to prove your point, but you're trying to prove it quite aggressively, quite, in a very emotionally outburst way, wherein you are not contained in yourself. You're not very, you're not being very diplomatic. You're just being very straight about it, and you are just, wanting to lash it out, just like a volcano erupts or bursts. It's like that, dear Aquarius, for you in the second week. So my suggestion to you would be, please look at what you have instead of what you don't have. Look at other person's perspective also. Try to see where is the exact problem. Is the problem with them, or is the problem with your expectations? Sometimes what happens is that our expectations can lead to our disappointments. Maybe it's not the problem with people, but what we had expected out of them. We put 100% our, we completely lean on them, or we kind of depend so much on them that we start expecting a lot out of them. And when it doesn't turn out, it may or it may not turn out according to your expectations. So when it doesn't turn out according to how and what you have expected, well, you get into a kind of a grumpy feeling, or you can get into tug of war with them, or you can start to argue it out with them. But try to see the other person's perspective, okay, and try to analyze yourself also, dear Aquarius, in the second week. And with this energies, now we are going to the third week. Now the third week, you have learned your lessons for the first 2 weeks, and you are more calmer inside of you. You are realizing that you have your priorities, and you are going to try to prioritize your family life and your work life. Your inner and your outer world also has to be balanced. So this is the third week's energy all about. The third week's energy is all about being in balance, being in harmony with your inside and with your outside. There is a lesson to learn always. Whenever things arise, like in the first and the second week, rather in the second week, there has been a lesson waiting to be learned, and this is where you have learned it somehow. And now in the third week, you are ready. You are ready to compromise. You want to show the people whom you love how much you love them, because I see you making sacrifices for the people whom you love. You are going to sacrifice something for them. You are going to put aside your expectations, and you are going to say, okay, fine, I agree, I accept. And there are few sacrifices to be made in order to come to a golden compromise in the third week. I see that in order to have harmony, peace and love in your relationships, in your very close relationships, you are sacrificing something of yourself. And try to see that you don't sacrifice it just for the heck of it, okay? Because sacrifices are of two types. One is out of love, where you don't count. It's just out of love that you are doing it. And the other thing is out of the pressure, yes, that you sacrifice, and then you are not happy inside. When you do it out of love, you will not feel that it is a sacrifice. You will just feel that you have done something out of love and for the people who you love. Okay, dear Aquarius, so keep that in mind in the third week. Whatever you sacrifice, whatever you do, do it out of love. Don't do it just as a duty. Okay, I am supposed to do it, so I am going to do it. No, whatever you do it with your full heart, because this is what is going to get you the happiness inside of you. When you will put all your spontaneity, all the love and efforts in managing something in your relationship, be it in your work field, be it in your sentimental relationship, you will have to invest. But when you invest in something, don't do it with something in your mind that, okay, if I do this, I will get this. No. Do it with your full heart and leave the universe, leave the divine to give the answers to you of what you will get back. Because the moment you put your attention on the reward, especially when it's concerned with your very close relationship, somehow it will not turn out the way you want it to be. But when you just do it, spontaneously you do it, full of love you do it, and leave the rest. You have done your efforts, and now you sit and you see how automatically things start deblocking and coming to you. But the moment you're like, I want like this, no, it's not going to work out that way. I want it this way only. No, there is never a this way. There is a that way and that way also. Even a coin doesn't have just two faces, it has many faces. Yeah. Every opinion is also not your opinion, my opinion. There is always a third opinion, and that is not yours and mine. That is somewhere up there. Yes, dear Aquarius, so in the third week, please take care of this loving energy that is going to be presented to you and how you deal with this energy. And then we go to the fourth week. Now you had this wonderful, loving, nurturing energy that you gave out to the universe. So normally the universe is going to return you back in 10 folds, and it is coming in the fourth week back to you. You have the divine protection on you in the fourth week. You have your Heavenly Mother's protection. You have the protection upon you of this divine, universal, maternal energy. You have your own mother's blessings upon you. Your own mother is guiding you, praying for you, protecting you, no matter where she is, on this earth or in another dimension. She is protecting you in the fourth week. And when you are protected, dear Aquarius, you can only be successful in what you do. You only can be guided in whatever you do. And when you have this divine guidance upon you, what happens is that you walk the good path. And when you walk the good path, you take the good decisions. And when you take the good decisions, you are successful. Life is a matter of choices, dear Aquarius. You choose one road, it will lead you to a completely different life. You make the decision to choose another road, gets you to a completely different life. In life, always remember you are standing on the crossroads. Every day in life you stand on crossroads. Sometimes these crossroads are extremely, extremely important. You have two ways in front of you, and one decision that is inside of you makes the difference. Just look back of all the decisions that you have taken, and this is why you are here today in this situation at this point of time. So today, in the fourth week of December, make that good decision. Because you have the guidance of the divine. You have the very spiritual guidance upon you. You have the divine protection upon you. So whatever at this point of time you are deciding, do it with the help of the divine. Ask the universe, ask the maternal energy of the universe to guide you. She is there to guide you. She will guide you. She is the mother inside of you. Ask her inside of you. Ask her. She is present everywhere, this divine maternal energy. And she shall provide you this protection. You are the child of the divine mother. And the mother, what does she do? She always nurtures, nourishes and protects her child. She will never want her child to suffer, no matter what. She will sacrifice herself, but she will never allow her child to be a victim of anything which is extremely sad or suffering. Just call on this maternal, universal energy, dear Aquarius. Because the fourth week is full of blessings for you. You are going to enjoy this time. You're going to feel nice inside of you. You're feeling blessed at this point of time. You are looking at the year that you have walked. So many difficulties came, but so much you were protected. There were two arms around you, this loving arms around you, this loving hands around you, which protected you and got you here. So much to be thankful about, dear Aquarius. It's a successful week for you, the 4th week. The energies are that of success. No matter what you're undertaking, it is pronouncing success in the 4th week. So please go ahead and make the most of it. Yes, dear Aquarius, you will. And at the end, you have the message of the universe. And the message of the universe is that of artistic talents. The universe is saying, dear Aquarius, do you know that you have hidden artistic talents inside of you? Do you know that? Have you used any of your talents yet? If yes, have you developed them to the fullest potential? Or are you just stuck in rationalizing your talents, in using your mental more than your spontaneity? Use all your artistic talents, no matter what they are. The universe is saying, my dear Aquarius, use those talents. Singing, cooking, dancing, gardening, whatever, creating, interior designing, writing, speaking, acrobatics, whatever, the art that is inside of you, this talent treasure that you are, express it, dear Aquarius. This is the message of the universe for you. And it is coming right at the point where you are looking towards the new year with devotion, with dreams, with aspirations inside of you. So inspire yourself with your talents. And next year, set goals for you of what you would like to do. How would you like to express your talents? How would you like to multiply your talents? How would you like to share your talents with everyone? This is the message of the universe, dear Aquarius, for you. So thank you so much, dear Aquarius, for being with me and following me through the reading. Dear Aquarius, I see that next year is going to be quite a happening year for you. So you have to prepare yourself for it. You have to prepare your inner self, I would say. Nurture your spirit and soul. Nurture yourself, your body, your mind, your spirit and your soul. And try to evacuate all that is negative inside, which is toxic for you. Throw it away. Do the spring cleaning now, because you cannot go with this baggage into the next year. Please remove what you don't need from your life at this point of time, by the end of this year, so that you are going with a lighter baggage into the new year. Because there are lots of things to be achieved next year. A lot of projects, a lot of highs, and a few lows are there also, yes. But now embrace yourself, fasten your seatbelts and get ready, because the new year is just at the door. Yes, dear Aquarius, so enjoy yourself. I wish you a lovely, lovely end of December and the end of this year, a wonderful year, and I wish you a wonderful beginning of the next year too. I wish you lots of peace, prosperity and happiness, and I shall see you next year. Until then, my dear Aquarius, take good care of yourself and always be positive. Everything has a perfect timing. You cannot say, why isn't this happening now? Or why didn't it happen now? No, everything has a perfect timing. Things that take time are the best ones. They take time. So, it's like a recipe fast done and a recipe that takes long time to cook. is going to be more delicious because the universe prepares it for you. Okay, so just be patient. Things are working out, dear Aquarius, and things will come to you on time. It's all a matter of time. Okay, dear Aquarius, so I shall see you next year. Like, comment and suggest, and do share the video with your friends and relatives who share the same sign. Until then, bye bye, take care.